Welcome to all of our guests, locally as well as, of course, internationally. We have a number of speakers coming all the way from Australia and China, Beijing, all for this event. So I'd like to give all of you a warm welcome for coming here to Cyberport this afternoon for the World IPv6 Launch event in Hong Kong. The Internet Society actually has been supporting and organizing the World IPv6 Day event since last year. The World IPv6 Day, I don't know how many of you were here exactly 1 year ago, June 6th. How many of you were here last year? Only that few? Okay. Some of you were here. We had probably one of the largest, if not the largest, gathering on IPv6 Day last year in Hong Kong, all over the world, because the World IPv6 Day was actually a global event spearheaded by Internet Society Global. And the idea is to test drive the Internet running IPv6. And it was a great success last year. The result of the test drive was phenomenal, and that led us to World IPv6 Launch today, where actually we're through the efforts of all the Internet Society chapters around the world and our headquarters, we have been able to gather a large number of organizations and institutions to turn on their websites to support IPv6 from this day on. Actually, many of them have started to turn on their website to support IPv6 a few days or a couple of weeks before today. And if you go on to many of these websites, including many of the largest content providers around the world, Facebook, Google, Yahoo, Microsoft, even some of the games, online game companies are supporting IPv6 already, and they will keep it on. So today is really a launch for IPv6, but actually I think as our speakers will talk to you and tell you about it, it's actually not the end of the road. We still have a long way to go for proper and prevalent IPv6 adoption around the world. And in fact, in order to foster better IPv6 adoption, Internet Society Hong Kong has been working very closely with the Hong Kong government, and we thank the government for great support in this area for the IPv6 in Action program that you see here. The IPv6 in Action program actually has started, and you probably have seen quite a bit of promotion around town about IPv6. And I think the idea is to let the community know that this is coming. And we are going to see a big change, especially for our young people, our next generation. They will see an internet very different from the internet that we've been using in the last 20, 30 years. It will be run simultaneously on IPv6. So this, we thank the government for the effort in helping to promote this very important technology concept to our young people. And in fact, today we are going to launch I forgot to bring the copy here, but we're going to launch the consumer guide as part of the IPv6 in Action program. And you will be able to go on to the IPv6 in Action website, which is IPv6now.hk. You can go onto the website to download this consumer guide. Any consumer in Hong Kong, anyone wanting to understand how they can upgrade the system to run IPv6 on their computers, they can learn how to do it with very detailed instructions that we have provided in the consumer guide. So you're welcome to download a copy. Unfortunately, we're not going to hand out a physical copy to you because we're trying to be environmental. So with this, I'd like to again welcome and thank all our supporters, supporting organizations and speakers today, our co-organizers and supporting partners, especially Cyberport, for again letting us use this magnificent facility here, and also our supporting partners. So many to mention. I wouldn't want to mention them one by one, but you see they have been very supportive of the initiative in Hong Kong throughout the years. And finally, I'd like to, of course, give a warm welcome to our special guest, our Government Chief Information Officer, Mr. Daniel Lai, our representative from Cyberport, Mark Clift, and also our guests coming all the way from other parts of the world, including Jeff Houston, again being here the second time in a row on June 6th. Maybe we should make it an annual thing that we'll have Jeff here in Hong Kong every year and tell us about the progress. And you can also measure the progress of IPv6 adoption in Hong Kong, and he will become an IPv6 expert about Hong Kong as well. So Jeff Houston, welcome again. And also acting chairman of the AP IPv6 Task Force, Michael Bieber, welcome. And of course, our old friend, Professor Lee Sing from China. He's been responsible for CERNET, the education network in China. He's based in Tsinghua University, and he's been a good friend for many of us in the internet industry in Hong Kong, community in Hong Kong for, well, almost 20 years. So welcome again, Professor Lee. And of course, also our guest from Beijing, Kevin Yin, who's the head of the CTO office, Greater China of Cisco. And also, of course, our good friend NTT Hong Kong, represented by Waterphone, again, giving us an introduction about what's been happening in Hong Kong. So with that, I'd like to, again, welcome all of you and let the IPv6 launch in Hong Kong begin. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mark. Up next, we are delighted to have our guest of honor, Mr. Daniel Lai, Government Chief Information Officer from HKSAR Government, to address the